We just have one more note to make about that last step of our hypothesis testing procedure when we draw our conclusion and decide whether or not we reject our null hypothesis. If we reject our null hypothesis, we accept the research hypothesis and say that our results support that research hypothesis. But if we can't reject the null hypothesis, it doesn't mean that the null hypothesis is true. And so we can only say that we didn't find evidence for the research hypothesis. It's possible that that evidence exists, but we just can't find that evidence based on our sample. But we can't conclude that it's not out there somewhere. Because of this, we never accept the null hypothesis. Instead, we say that we fail to reject the null hypothesis if we can't find evidence for it. When we're talking about this, if we reject our null hypothesis, when we reject that null, we reject the idea that there's no difference, that our manipulation didn't matter, and that the results are just the same as though we never made this manipulation at all. We never gave that person the medicine or the therapy or something else. We can say that our results are statistically significant. When we fail to reject the null hypothesis, we can't say that null hypothesis is false. We can't say that there's evidence for our research hypothesis. We have to say that our results are not statistically significant.